Phrasal verbs for the summer. Number 1, look forward to. Summer is almost here. I know, I'm really excited for our beach trip. Me too. It's going to be so much fun. I've been looking forward to it for months. I've been looking forward to it for months. To wait for something with excitement. She looks forward to summer vacation every year. He's looking forward to trying out his new surfboard. Number 2, kick off. Summer is starting soon. How are we going to spend our first weekend? How about a barbecue? Great idea. Hot dogs and hamburgers. We'll kick things off on Sunday afternoon. Let's have a barbecue to kick things off. To begin or start something. The festival kicked off with a parade. They kicked off the summer with a big party. Number 3, gear up. Summer is finally here. Yeah, it's going to be amazing. Our first summer trip is in just a week. Let's start gearing up for that. I'm going to go shopping after work to get what we need. We should gear up for the big trip. To prepare or get ready for something. The team is gearing up for the big game. She geared up for her hiking adventure. Number 4, warm up. This is crazy. Just last week it was so cold I couldn't even go outside. I know, and it's so hot outside today. It really warmed up. Such a difference. Yeah, we should take advantage of this weather. It really warmed up recently. To become warmer. The days are starting to warm up as summer approaches. This morning was really cold, but it warmed up today. Number 5, take off. It's so nice out this morning. I love it. Let's go to the lake. How would your boss feel if you didn't go in? He'd probably be angry, but if I wanted to take the day off, I could just say that I'm sick. I think you should call in and try it. Why don't you take the day off? To have time free from work. She took the day off to relax at home. He decided to take off a few days for a vacation. Number 6, chill out. I got the day off. You wanted to go to the lake, right? That's awesome. Yeah, let's do it. Okay, so what do you want to do there? I just want to chill out and enjoy this beautiful weather. Let's chill out by the lake. To relax or take it easy. They chilled out in the hammock all afternoon. She likes to chill out with a good book. Number 7. Kick back. What should we bring to the lake? I have a 6-pack of soda, and we have some ice. Nice. We can make some drinks. Yeah, let's kick back and just enjoy the day. Let's kick back and enjoy the weather. To relax and take it easy. He kicked back on the couch after a long day. They kicked back with some cold drinks. Number 8. Head out. What time should we leave for the lake? We should probably go in about an hour. Yeah, we can go after the morning rush. So then we'll head out at about 9:30 or 10. We'll head out around 9:30 or 10. To leave or depart. They headed out early to catch the sunrise. We'll head out after breakfast. Number 9. Take in. The lake is so beautiful. It is. Time to relax. Where should we set up the chairs? Let's go over there, by the water. Good idea. We can relax and take in some sun. We can relax and take in the sun. To absorb or enjoy the sunshine. They took in the sun while lying on the beach. She enjoys taking in the sun on her balcony. Number 10. Soak up. How long have we been here so far? I don't know. A few hours, maybe. I'm so relaxed. How do you feel? I feel great. Soaking up the sun is exactly what I needed. We can just lie here and soak up the sun. To absorb or enjoy the sunshine. To take in. They spent the day soaking up some sun. He loves to soak up the sun in his backyard. Number 11. Dive into. It's starting to get really hot out. Yeah, uncomfortably hot. We should take a dip in the lake. What do you think? I'm ready. Let's dive in. Let's dive into the lake. To jump into the water. She dived into the lake with a big splash. He couldn't wait to dive into the refreshing water. Number 12. Splash around. Did you know that I can't swim? Really? It's so easy. Not for me. I just like to stay in the water and splash around. I'll teach you someday. I don't swim. I just splash around in the water. To play and move energetically in water. The children splashed around in the pool. They spent the afternoon splashing around at the water park. Number 13. Cool off. Are you ready to get in the lake yet? Almost. I'm just putting on some extra sunscreen. Want some? Nah, I just want to get in the lake and cool off. I'm almost ready. I just want to get into the lake and cool off. To reduce the heat or the hot temperature. They cooled off with some ice cold lemonade. We went inside to cool off from the heat. Number 14, fire up. What should we do for dinner? How about a barbecue? Great idea. We just need to get the grill ready. Time to fire it up. I'm going to fire up the grill. To start a grill for cooking. He fired up the grill for a summer cookout. They fired up the grill and cooked some burgers. Number 15, eat out. I'm having second thoughts about the barbecue. You mean you don't want to cook? Nah, let's eat out instead. What do you think? Okay, the weather will be great. We can eat out at our favorite place. To have a meal, usually dinner, at a restaurant. They decided to eat out to celebrate the occasion. We usually eat out on weekends. Number 16, pack up. It's getting late. We should get out of here. Today was an amazing day. I really had fun. Me too. Let's do it again soon. Yeah, let's pack up and come back tomorrow. Let's pack up everything and go. To gather things. To pack things. They packed up their camping gear before leaving. The student packed up her books and headed home. Number 17, get away. I'm getting sick of the city. I want to take a vacation. Me too. Let's plan something. Let's go to the beach. What do you think? I love it. We can get away for a weekend and have some fun down there. We can go to the beach and get away for the weekend. To escape or take a short vacation. They got away to the mountains for a few days. She loves to get away to the countryside. Number 18, wind down. Where did the time go? Summer is almost over. I know, it went by so fast. I heard there's a final summer concert on Friday night. Want to go? Sure. Sounds like a great way to wind down the summer right before fall. A concert is a great way to wind down the summer. To slowly end. Our vacation is winding down. We have to go back home soon. We're winding down this lesson about summer with the verb wind down. Phrasal verbs for the fall or autumn. Number 1, rake up. The fall is here, and the leaves are everywhere in the yard. Time to get to work then. Yeah, we need to rake them up before it gets worse. It's going to be a long day. We need to rake up all these leaves. To gather leaves using a rake. The neighborhood kids helped rake up the leaves in the park. Before mowing the lawn, the gardener had to rake up all the fallen leaves. In the fall, it's common to see people raking up leaves. Number 2, layer up. It's getting chilly, isn't it? Yeah, time to start dressing warm. I always struggle to stay warm. Just layer up and you'll be fine. Time to layer up and stay warm. To wear multiple layers of clothing. As winter approached, people started to layer up. Layering up is essential when heading out in cold weather. Whenever the temperature drops, she layers up to avoid the cold. Number 3, wrap up. The wind is terrible today. Yeah, you should put on a scarf before you catch a cold. Right, I'll grab my scarf and gloves. It's always a good idea to wrap up tight. Make sure to wrap up in the cold wind. To wrap in clothes to stay warm. She wrapped up before heading out into the snow. We wrap up in blankets during movie nights when it gets chilly. It's a good idea to wrap up at night when it gets cold. Number 4, bundle up. Are you ready to play in the snow tonight? I will be. Just need extra socks and a thick jacket. Right. We'll bundle up tight so we can be comfortable. And there's a hot cup of cocoa waiting for us when we get back. We have to bundle up to play in the snow. To dress warmly due to the colder weather. The children bundled up before making a snowman. He bundled up in layers to stay warm during the hike. You should bundle up before going out in freezing temperatures. Number 5, cozy up. The fire is so inviting. Perfect to relax with a good book. I could stay here all evening. Who wouldn't want to cozy up with this atmosphere? Cozy up by the fire with a good book. To get comfortable, often with warm blankets or near a fire. They cozy up in the living room every winter evening. During the storm, the family cozied up with hot drinks. On cold nights, there's nothing better than cozying up by the fire. Number 6, snuggle up. This blanket is so soft and warm. Let's wrap ourselves up in it and watch a movie. That sounds perfect on a night like this. Pass the popcorn and let's snuggle up. Snuggle up and enjoy a warm evening. To get close for warmth. The puppies snuggled up together for warmth. On cold winter nights, they love to snuggle up. Snuggle up with a blanket and you'll feel warm in no time. Number 7, curl up. It's a rainy, gloomy day. Sounds perfect for a movie. I was thinking the same thing. Let's watch our favorites and curl up on the couch. Curl up with your favorite book on a rainy day. To sit or lie in a relaxed, rounded position. The cat curled up on the floor and fell asleep. Curling up with a movie and popcorn is their weekend ritual. On rainy days, he prefers to curl up on the couch with a good novel. Number 8, stock up. A major storm is coming, and we need supplies. Right, let's get some toilet paper and canned goods. I'll grab some bottled water, too. We'll be well prepared for it as soon as we stock up. Stock up on essentials in case of emergency. To collect a supply to prepare for something. The family stocked up on groceries before the storm. People tend to stock up on essentials during a sale. Before the cold weather hits, it's wise to stock up on canned food. Number 9, store away. We have so many apples and pears from the orchard. Yeah, fall really is the best season for fruit. What should we do with all of them? Let's make some jams and pies, then store away the rest for later. Let's store the fruit away for another day. To put something in storage for future use. People usually store away their seasonal items to save space. When fruits are abundant, it's a good idea to store them away. He stored away his fishing equipment until next season. Number 10, hunker down. The storm is getting pretty bad. It is. Do we have all the essentials? Yeah, I picked them up yesterday to prepare. Good. Let's hunker down and stay safe until it passes. Hunker down and wait for the storm to pass. To stay in one place, usually during a storm or emergency. During the hurricane, the family hunkered down in their basement. When the blizzard hit, they had to hunker down with supplies. During the thunderstorm, the campers hunkered down in a cave. Number 11, warm up. It's starting to feel a bit chilly in the mornings now. Definitely. Time to warm up the house. I'll get the fireplace going. And I'll make some hot coffee. Time to warm up the house. It's getting cooler. To heat something. To make it warm. Could you warm up my coffee for me? It's already cold. It's necessary to warm up your body before exercising. People often warm up their cars in the morning. Number 12, break out. I felt a chill in the air today. Fall has arrived. Time to dress warm. I'll go get my new coat. Break out the sweaters, gloves, and boots too. You'll need them. Time to break out the autumn clothes. To remove from storage and start using. She broke out her favorite scarves and hats for autumn. When the holidays arrived, we broke out the decorations. We broke out the champagne when we heard the good news. Number 13, settle in. The new semester has begun. How's your schedule? It's packed. I really have to get used to it. It always takes a bit of time, doesn't it? Yeah, but soon we'll all be settled in and comfortable. Time to settle in for the school year. To make comfortable, often in a new routine. After moving, we finally had a chance to settle in and relax in our new home. When the movie started, everyone began to settle in with their popcorn and drinks. It usually takes about a week for college students to settle into their new environment. Number 14, roll in. Look at the fog over the hills. It's coming this way. It's so thick. It's like a blanket. It's rolling into the town now. It smells so fresh. Watch the fog roll in on an autumn morning. To arrive, referring to the movement of fog or clouds. The fog rolled in quickly, blocking the view of the lake. People watched as clouds rolled in, signaling a change in weather. People hunkered down as the storm slowly rolled in. Number 15, dry up. Look at all those leaves falling from the trees. Yeah, it's because it's getting colder. I love this time of the year. Me too. All of these leaves are beautiful when they dry up. Leaves dry up and fall off the trees every autumn. To lose water, like the process of leaves dying. In the fall, leaves make a crunchy sound when they dry up. After the rain, the puddles started to dry up under the afternoon sun. If you don't water plants regularly, they'll dry up. Number 16, light up. The autumn colors are so vibrant this year. Yeah, the entire valley is so beautiful. I especially love when the sun hits the colors. Some of the leaves even look golden when they light up. The sun shines and lights up the entire landscape. To illuminate, to make brighter. The sunset lit up the autumn leaves. The city lights up with festive decorations as the holidays arrive. The flash of the camera lit up the faces of the people in the photograph. Number 17, carve out. Halloween is around the corner. Yeah, it's time to get some pumpkins. Let's make the scariest faces this year. Carving out pumpkins is my favorite Halloween tradition. Time to carve out pumpkins for Halloween. To remove the interior with a knife, often for pumpkins. The sculptor carefully carved out the details of the statue, bringing it to life. The children carved out funny faces in their pumpkins for Halloween. We carved out a small garden space in our backyard. Number 18, pick out. The harvest season is here. Let's go to the farm and get some fresh fruit. I'm looking forward to picking out the juiciest apples. And don't forget the pumpkins. We need to pick out the biggest ones. Pick out the best fruits this harvest season. To choose or select from many. At the market, families were busy picking out the freshest vegetables. She took her time to pick out the perfect pumpkin for the pie. He picked out a very stylish suit for the wedding. Phrasal verbs for the winter. Number 1, stock up. Have you heard about the big storm coming? Yeah, I'm planning to get the essentials today. Good idea. Better safe than sorry. I'll make sure to stock up on food, water, and some emergency supplies. I need to stock up before the storm hits. To collect and store a large amount of something. Families stock up on canned food during the winter months. He stocked up on firewood for the cold nights ahead. Before every winter, they stock up on salt and sand for the icy roads. Number 2, seal off. Do you feel that? Feel what? I don't feel anything. I mean the sudden cold air. Feel it? Oh, you're right. It's freezing. I think it's coming through the crack in the door. Let's seal it off. Seal off the windows to keep the house warm. To close an opening tightly, especially to prevent passage. They sealed off the doors to prevent the cold air from entering. To conserve heat, it's important to seal off any openings in the house. They sealed off all of the windows because the cold air was coming in. Number 3, wait out. It's been snowing for hours. I guess dinner tonight is canceled. I'll call the restaurant. This storm is never gonna end. I really want to go outside. I guess we just have to wait it out. They say it's going to stop in about an hour. We'll wait out the storm indoors. To remain in a place until an unwanted situation passes. The hikers decided to wait out the snowstorm in a shelter. They waited out the winter in their cozy mountain cabin. Residents were advised to wait out the icy conditions before driving. Number 4, wrap up. It's freezing every morning when I go outside. Are you dressed properly? You know that's the most important thing. Well, just gloves and a hat. That's usually enough. No coat? No scarf? Are you crazy? You better wrap up every morning to stay warm. Wrap up to stay warm. To dress warmly. She wrapped up in layers to face the cold weather. Before going out, they wrapped up in hats, scarves, and gloves. Every morning he wraps up in a heavy jacket for his commute. Number 5, bundle up. Are you ready for the hike? Almost. I'm looking for my extra coat. You're going to wear double layers? Absolutely. I'm going to bundle up tight if we're going out. Bundle up well, it's freezing outside. To dress in many warm clothes and layers. She bundled up the kids before sending them to play in the snow. When you bundle up properly, the cold is more bearable. He bundled up in a heavy coat and scarf for the walk. Number 6, cozy up. The fireplace looks so warm. Did you make the hot chocolate? Yeah, it's all finished. It's in the kitchen. Get a warm blanket and I'll bring the hot chocolate. We can cozy up by the fireplace. Let's cozy up by the fireplace tonight. To settle in a comfortable and warm place. They cozy up with warm blankets every winter evening. After playing in the snow, the children cozied up in front of the fireplace. On cold nights, she loves to cozy up with a good book. Number 7, heat up. The house feels a bit chilly. Did you look outside? It's snowing. Oh, wow, what a difference! It was so warm this morning. I'll turn on the heater. We can heat up the house. I'll heat up the room so we can warm up. To make something warm or hot. When his coffee gets cold, he heats it up so he can drink it. She heated up some soup to warm up after shoveling snow. To combat the cold, they regularly heat up the entire house. Number 8, hunker down. It looks like we're in for a long night. That snow is really coming down out there. At least we have plenty of movies and books. Great. We'll hunker down for the night and let the storm pass. We'll hunker down during the cold months. To settle in a safe, comfortable place for a long duration. The family hunkered down with board games during the snowstorm. They hunkered down in their cabin for the harsh winter. Residents hunkered down as the winter storm approached. Number 9, snow in. Did you see the weather forecast? Yep, I'm preparing for the blizzard right now. Are you afraid? It looks like a really bad storm. The worst thing that could happen is that we'll get snowed in, but we have enough food to last for weeks. We might get snowed in with the upcoming blizzard. To be trapped or isolated due to heavy snowfall. The mountain village often gets snowed in during winter. Last year, they were snowed in for several days. Heavy snowfall snowed in the entire neighborhood. Number 10, break through. Winter is always so gray. It's my least favorite season. Nothing but clouds. I miss seeing the sun. Actually, look up. Do you see that? Oh wow, some rays of light. Finally, the sun is breaking through a little. Maybe it'll melt the snow. The sun is breaking through the clouds. To emerge or become visible through a barrier like clouds. To penetrate. After the storm, the sun finally broke through. They felt better as the sun broke through the clouds. The morning sun broke through, bringing some warmth. Number 11, shovel out. Our driveway is covered in snow. The car is stuck. Did you buy a new shovel this year? Yeah, it's in the garage. There are two. So if we both work hard, we can shovel out the car in no time. Let's shovel out the car together. To remove snow or other material using a shovel. Neighbors helped each other shovel out after the blizzard. He spent the morning shoveling out his walkway. Every winter, they shovel out the paths around their house. Number 12, dig out. Look at all that snow outside. Can you even see our mailbox? It's under everything. Get the shovels. We can shovel the driveway and dig out the mailbox. Okay, make sure to bundle up tight. It's freezing out there. We need to dig out the mailbox from the snow. To remove something buried. She had to dig out her car from under the snow. The town workers dug out the roads after the heavy snowfall. The kids dug out their toys from the fresh snow. Number 13, ice over. Be careful on the sidewalk. Why? What's wrong with it? It's very slippery. Watch your step. Everything iced over last night. Oh, wow. I didn't even notice. Black ice is so hard to see. The sidewalk iced over and became slippery. To become covered with ice. The pond iced over and they went ice skating. Overnight, the roads iced over, making driving hazardous. The windows iced over during the frosty night. Number 14, scrape off. My car is covered in snow, and my windshield is frozen. Can you turn the car on and warm it up? Sure, I'll do that, but I also have to scrape all of this ice off the windshield. Where's the ice scraper? I'll get it for you. Scrape off the ice on the windshield. To remove ice or another hard substance by rubbing with a tool. Every winter morning, he scrapes off frost from his car's windows. The neighbors scraped off the ice from their porches. They had to scrape off the layer of ice on the sidewalk. Number 15, thaw out. It's so cold out there. Come by the heater and warm up. My fingers are numb. I can't even feel them. Some hot tea will help you thaw out faster. Sit by the fire and thaw out from the cold. To become warm after being very cold. To cause ice to melt. After a day of skiing, they thawed out in the lodge. The frozen lake began to thaw out as temperatures rose. To warm up, they sat by the fire and thawed out. Number 16, venture out. I need to get some groceries. Are you sure? It's snowing a lot. I think I can venture out safely. Just be cautious, the roads might be tricky. I'll venture out, despite the snow and ice. To go somewhere despite risks or challenges. Despite the storm, he ventured out for essential supplies. They ventured out into the snowy wilderness for a hike. Even in bad weather, some people venture out for a walk. Number 17, sweep up. We just shoveled out the whole driveway. Yeah, but it still doesn't look perfect. Look, the walkway isn't clear either. Oh, I see it. There's a little snow dust on it. I'll get the broom. We can just sweep that up. Let's sweep up the snow dust outside. To clean an area by using a broom. After shoveling the driveway, they swept up the snow dust. The dead leaves are all over the walkway. Let's sweep them up. We don't have to shovel the snow. We can just sweep it up. Number 18, tough out. This winter has been so long and harsh. Yeah, it's been challenging. I hope we can get through it okay. We'll be able to. We're strong. Life always has its challenges. We've made it this far. We can tough out the rest of the season. We can tough out the rest of the winter. To endure or survive a difficult situation or period. They didn't have power for days, so they had to tough it out. The farmers had to tough out a particularly cold winter this year. Many animals tough out the winter by finding ways to stay warm. Phrasal verbs for the spring. Number 1, come out. It's been cloudy all morning. I know. I was starting to worry our picnic would be ruined. Look, the sun is finally starting to come out. Perfect timing. Now we can really enjoy the day. The sun is starting to come out. To appear or become visible after being hidden. After a week of rain, the sun finally came out. The stars come out when there are clear skies. Number 2, thaw out. I can't believe how frozen the ground is this morning. This isn't supposed to happen during spring. Yeah, but it's going to be warm today. That's good. Everything should start to thaw out soon. I hope so. I hate the cold. The ground is starting to thaw out. To become unfrozen after being solid. After the long winter, the lake finally thawed out. We had to wait for the meat to thaw out before cooking. Number 3, melt away. Look at that snow on the rooftop. That won't be there long. The sun is starting to come out. I'm glad. I'm ready for spring. Me too. Soon all this snow will just melt away. The snow on the rooftop is starting to melt away. To slowly disappear or dissolve. The snow started to melt away as spring started. If you leave ice cubes out, they're going to melt away. Number 4, wake up. Things have been so cold for a few months. Yeah, but spring starts next week. It's about time. I can't wait for better weather. I love when the plants wake up, too. The whole world becomes greener. The whole world seems to wake up in spring. To stop being dormant. The garden began to wake up after the long winter. The plants woke up after winter and the town came alive. Number 5, break through. It's supposed to be spring, but it doesn't feel like it. It was warmer last week, but now we have snow. I don't get it. Some plants and flowers were trying to break through the ground, but now they're covered by snow. Hopefully, all of this snow melts away soon. The first flowers of spring started to break through. To break a barrier and come out of the other side. The sun finally broke through the clouds after days of rain. The flower buds started to break through and appear. Number 6, bloom into. I love when the flower buds pop out of the ground. Me too. I love the start of spring. Soon this whole field will be full. They're going to bloom into full flowers soon. The buds are going to bloom into flowers. To grow into a different state. The little buds will bloom into flowers. The flowers you bought for me are blooming into something special. Number 7, warm up. What's it like outside today? It's definitely not as cold as yesterday. Do you think I can go out without a jacket? I think you'll be fine. It's starting to warm up. It's finally starting to warm up outside. To increase in temperature. As the day went on, the air warmed up, making it perfect for a hike. The weather has been warming up for a few weeks. Number 8, heat up. This weather is amazing. I think this is the perfect temperature. It's so comfortable. Enjoy it while it lasts. You're right. I heard it's going to heat up next week. It's going to heat up next week. To become hot or warmer. As summer approaches, the weather heats up significantly. You'll need to heat up the soup before serving. Number 9, brighten up. The garden looks so different now. A complete change from last week. It's amazing how spring temperatures can brighten up a place. I'm so happy that winter is over. Spring's arrival brightened everything up. To make brighter. Painting the room really brightened up the space. Her smile can brighten up the gloomiest of days. Number 10, open up. It's a little dusty in here. Well, it's a beautiful day out. Why not open up some windows? That's a great idea. We can get some fresh air in here. Open up the windows. It's a beautiful day. To open something completely. The flowers open up every morning when the sun rises. When cleaning, I like to open up all of the windows to feel better. Number 11, air out. The window in the attic has been closed for all of winter. You should open it up. It's probably really musty up there. Well, now that the weather warmed up, we can let it air out. Yeah, great idea. It'll be a lot more fresh. We have to air out the attic to allow fresh air into a place. After painting the room, it's important to let it air out. She opened all the windows to let the room air out. Number 12, freshen up. This room looks so much brighter. I opened up the windows and let the place air out. I think it looks a lot better. It makes a big difference. Spring cleaning is all about freshening up the place. We freshened up the place after spring cleaning. To make something cleaner or more pleasant. After a long flight, she took a shower to freshen up. Adding a few plants can freshen up any living space. Number 13, dust off. This place has been so dirty for a while. You're right. I'm going to clean it up. There's a lot of dust everywhere. Just look at all the dust on this table. You should really dust it off. I'm going to take care of everything and clean the whole house. I'm dusting it off for spring. To remove dust from something that hasn't been used in a while. He dusted off his old guitar and began playing music again. We should dust off all the furniture to freshen up the place. Number 14, clear out. I need you to do something for me. What is it? Go into the garage and take out all of the stuff that you don't need. I'm going to clear it out and make space. More space is always a good idea. I want to make space by clearing out the garage. To remove items to make more space. They decided to clear out the attic to convert it into an office. Every spring, we clear out the garden to make room for new plants. Number 15, sort through. What are you doing with all those boxes? I'm organizing them. I want to put them in storage. Oh, that's a great idea. We can clear out the closet. I just have to sort through the things that I don't need. I'm sorting through things I don't need to make room. To organize or arrange items by going through them. She spent the afternoon sorting through her photographs. It's time to sort through these emails and organize my inbox. Number 16, pack away. Did you sort through all of your stuff? Yeah, there's a lot of stuff that we don't need. Great, let's pack those boxes away in the attic. Yeah, we can clear out the garage and make a lot of space that way. We can pack away the boxes until next winter. To store items not currently in use. After Christmas, we pack away the decorations until next year. As the weather warmed up, they packed away their heavy blankets. Number 17, throw out. Did you find anything that we can get rid of? Yeah, this whole box is full of stuff we don't need. Great, I'm going to throw it out. The garbage men will take it tomorrow. Let's see what we can donate before we throw everything out. Let's see if we can donate something before throwing it out. To eliminate things by putting them in the garbage. Every spring, she throws out old clothes that no longer fit. It's time to throw out these expired medications. Number 18, tidy up. The whole house looks so much better. That's what spring cleaning is all about. It's so important to tidy up every now and then. I love when we freshen things up. Now I'm ready for the warm winter. We had to tidy up the house to start spring, to clean and organize a space. Before guests arrive, she always tidies up the living room. He tidied up his desk at the end of each day. Congratulations! You just learned 72 phrasal verbs for all of the seasons. Great job! Don't forget, please like, share, and subscribe, and see you in the next lesson.